Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a day that I have been waiting for so long, approximately 3 months maybe. So if you've been following my whole fixer-upper journey, you would know that one of the things I've been waiting for since day one was the foundation to get fixed. If you haven't been following my journey, be sure to check out my fixer-upper playlist so you can watch it from day one. So I've been waiting to get the foundation fixed because, as we all know, you can't do a lot of the stuff inside until the foundation is fixed, because sometimes when the foundation gets fixed, it shifts the house a little bit. So there is one corner of the house that needed a little love. So I've been waiting for the contractor to come and do that. Today, he got a hold of me and said that he can start tomorrow. I am beyond excited because once this gets done, all of the inside stuff gets to happen, and I feel like the last couple of weeks have been hard. We've been kind of at a standstill because there's only so much we can do. Anyway, moral of the story is that's happening now, and even tonight, some of the things got started. Yeah, so my dad came and started to pull off the side of the house that was, so basically, oh, look at it. So what had happened was there was a stone wall there, and they put the concrete, like this concrete slab sort of thing, pushed up against the wall. And what Dad did was start to pull that down. So what's going to happen is it's going to get built up so that obviously the house doesn't fall down. And then a new foundation is going to be put right there. So I wanted to keep track of the process and show you guys. I'm so excited. So excited. I mean, when I saw the contractor today, he kept talking about how I was like smiling so big because I was so excited. But yeah. It's happening. It's really happening. Welcome to day 2 of foundation repair. Look at it. Can you even fathom? The house is on stilts. So exciting. So they took down the wall here, obviously, hence the fact that you can see into the basement. So they took down the wall, everything's kind of in a pile here, and then tomorrow is going to start the rebuild. Dad and Tom, my contractor, have been working hard today. I'm so grateful. I think that they're putting in the framing sort of it tomorrow, and then eventually, what I believe we're using is, I guess it's made out of styrofoam. I was like, I don't know, styrofoam cups aren't that strong. But I think this is better. I guess it's styrofoam. From what I understand, it's styrofoam on the 2 sides, and then it's like you pour concrete in the middle of it. So I guess it's really strong, and it also insulates the house, the basement better. And we're also putting in a window so that we can have air ventilation through it, and also gives more light to the basement, which is amazing. So they're starting that tomorrow, but tonight I'm doing my part, which is very small, but I'm cleaning up the stones around the bottom so that they'll be ready to go in the morning. But check out some of the stones in this pile. Like, these are amazing. They're gonna be so beautiful. I'm gonna use them in my patio is my plan. They're just gorgeous stones. So we're gonna have to sift through that. I saw a snake. I'm trying to be brave. We don't have any poisonous snakes around here. It was literally a little garter snake. But I'm still terrified. And I didn't want it to go into my basement, so I had to go on the other side and scream on that side of it. And I didn't run. It was literally just the size of a big worm. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm petrified. I think I actually killed it. And I didn't mean to, but I must have hit it with a stone. And now I have to look at it. Oh. Do you want to see it? Like, no joke, it's teensy. I'm the kind of person who won't even like look at a picture of it, so. Ah! Did you see it? I didn't even want to edit this footage. I don't know if I should cover it up so I don't have to look at it. I think it's dead. Ugh, gross. I'm really having to grow up in this whole process. Normally I would run fast, but I have to do this so it's ready for tomorrow. So I'm being a big girl. I feel so uncomfortable working now. Okay, I think that's good enough. No more unexpected guests. Unexpected, uninvited, and not welcome in this house. But anyway, we're ready for the contractor to come back tomorrow. Hey guys, okay, lots of changes happened today. So as you can see, we've got something else on stilts. The bay window. The foundation is totally gone here now, showing here. But the biggest change is that I talked to Tom and he said that he realized the way that the wires are, electrical wires, we're actually not going to be able to use the styrofoam foundation as we had planned on. And that is because the truck isn't going to be able to come in here, the cement truck, and you would need to pour the cement down in between the styrofoam. And that's not going to be able to happen because of the way that the wires are and because of the elevation that it's at compared to the driveway over here. So instead of the styrofoam, we decided to go with the cement blocks. And so it's going to be a block foundation at this corner here. The bay window, on the other hand, is not going to be cement blocks. And that is because the weird angle that it is, since the blocks are square, obviously, well, they're not square, they're rectangles, but the edges are square, they wouldn't be able to properly fit together at the angle of the bay window. So that is going to be, we're going to have to dig a hole around the bay window and we'll put in a footer of concrete, and then above that, between the ground and the window itself, is going to be pressure treated wood that's holding it up. So that is the plan now. We did get the form ready here so the concrete can be filled in there, and then cement, we'll just have to mix the concrete and fill it in there, and then the blocks will go up to the house. But yeah, that shouldn't be an issue. He's laid tons of concrete in his career. He's a pro at it, so he knows what he's doing. That's the plan for there. One other thing I wanted to show you was over here on the other side of the bay window. So basically this is the front door, and you can see that the sill here, which to those of you who are like I was, the sill is this wooden beam that goes across on top of the concrete or the stone or whatever you have for your foundation. And so the sill is rotted out, so we need to replace the sill. In order to do that, we're going to have to cut the porch off, part of the porch, so that we can actually get to it, and also get to the sill on the bay window, part of it, and also so that we can dig down for the footer, which is the concrete that goes into the ground on the bay window. So on Monday, I have a demo saw coming And that is going to be able to cut through the concrete so that we can fix those issues, and then down the road we'll have to figure out, we're not sure how far we're gonna have to go with the saw, and figure out if we have to, we'll deal with that later, the porch, like if I have to pour more cement or whatever. But in order to do that, we're going to have to move the fuel tank. So exciting. So on Monday morning, my furnace guys are coming to empty out the fuel tank, and so that is no longer going to be on the porch. So exciting. Oh, but I have one more big thing that I wanted to tell you guys about. I have been hemming and hawing and thinking about pros and cons of actually this front door. I know we've talked about it. I'm thinking about actually not having a front door whatsoever and instead just putting a window here. And here are the reasons. Basically, this door is not used like ever. It's at the end of the porch, showing here, but there's no, it's not like there's a sidewalk that walks up to it. And where you walk on the porch from the driveway is where the other door, this door that's actually used all the time because it's the obvious walkway from the driveway, is over here. So basically, if you were going to use the front door, you would be stepping in here from the driveway, the obvious place to walk onto the porch. You would be not going into this door, which seems like the obvious choice. You'd go all the way around the porch, all the way down the porch, and walking in this door. That just doesn't make sense. So that is why I'm thinking about just closing this up and putting it into a window. It would give a little bit more light to the house, and it would avoid confusion for guests who didn't know which door to go into. It would also be one less door that you had to lock at night. You know, it just doesn't really seem to make a lot of sense to have that. And it would also help with heating and everything because, you know, doors are where you lose a lot of heat, and it's cold here. So you got to be careful with that sort of stuff. But it's also kind of scary because it's like, is it going to look weird not having a front door? I don't know, I'm really mulling it over, so I would love to know your opinion on that matter. So basically it is Friday afternoon now, Friday evening, and on Monday Tom is coming back to keep working. My goal for this weekend is to dig a trench around the two sides of the bay window that are open, and it's supposed to be like 4 foot deep. I don't know how it's going to go, but the goal is to have that ready so that he can put the footer in. There are big stones that I cannot actually move by myself. So tonight I'm trying to just go around them so that we can put chains under them, and Dad can pull it out with the excavator tomorrow, and then we'll work on actual digging. How fun. That's a big rock. Okay, well, I feel like I didn't do that much, but I think the stones are basically loosed a little bit, hopefully. Hopefully we'll be able to get some sort of a chain around them and pull them out with the excavator. And then the real fun's gonna come because basically we have to dig a hole that is approximately 4 feet deep. And it's extremely unpleasant because there's like a building right there above you. So that should be fun. In brighter news, tomorrow also my materials are supposed to be coming. The concrete bags of concrete and also the cement blocks. So that should be coming tomorrow. That's exciting. Things are actually happening. Progress is being made. Ah, love it. We will see you tomorrow. I don't know what that is. Don't poke your eye out. We even got some help moving stones from the driver, who's been a friend of mine forever.
Got the excavator here. I can go mighty easy with that.
There, at least I was able to help with one, I guess.
Absolutely.
Right?
Thanks,
now I
Devin.
can chain around this one good.
Uh-oh. How on earth am I gonna dig a hole underneath this?
Come on, girl. That right there. We're pulling that one.
Thanks, Deb. Well, with that job done, now I get to start digging. Yay me. So anyway, I'm going to get to that and I'm going to sign off for today. I'll see you next time, and if you haven't already, be sure to check out my Fixer Upper Journey playlist to see all of the videos from day one. See you later. Bye.